Chew, Die 4. Chapter 4. Proof. Buck slept like nothing had happened. Kelly didn't sleep at all. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the hooded figure, standing beside the bed, waiting. Morning didn't make him feel any safer. It only made everything seem ridiculous. Maybe exhaustion had finally caught up with him. Maybe the tape had been some elaborate prank. Maybe. He wanted to believe that. Buck tossed him a breakfast sandwich as they crossed campus. "You look like hell." "I feel worse," Buck grinned. "Good. It means you're alive." Kelly managed half a smile. "You still have it?" Buck tapped his backpack. "Never leaves my side." Kelly wasn't sure whether that was brave or unbelievably stupid. The fraternity house was quieter than usual. Too quiet. A handful of brothers stood outside talking in low voices. Nobody laughed. Nobody smiled. Something had changed. Chad stepped onto the porch. For the first time since Kelly had met him. He looked nervous. "You two." His voice was flat. "Inside." Buck glanced at Kelly. This should be good. The living room smelled like stale beer and cigarette smoke. A television sat in the middle of the floor. An old VCR rested beneath it. Several fraternity members stood in a circle. Nobody spoke. Chad looked at Buck. "You watched it?" It wasn't a question. Buck nodded. "Yeah." "What did you see?" Buck hesitated. "A murder." Silence. One of the older fraternity brothers slowly sat down. Another rubbed both hands across his face. Chad closed his eyes. "Damn it." Kelly stared at him. "You knew." Chad opened his eyes. "No. I hoped." Buck frowned. "Hoped what?" Chad looked at the tape sticking out of Buck's backpack. "I hoped it picked someone else." Nobody moved. Nobody even breathed. Kelly finally broke the silence. "What is this tape?" Chad looked around the room before answering. "My grandfather found it." The room grew even quieter. "He said every few years, it comes back." Buck laughed. "No, I'm serious. The people who watch it don't stay the same." Kelly felt his stomach tighten. "What happens to them?" Chad didn't answer immediately. Instead, he looked directly at Kelly. Asking that question means it's already started. Kelly's heartbeat thundered in his ears. Buck stepped between them. "Enough. This isn't funny anymore." Chad nodded slowly. "I know." He reached into a desk drawer, pulled out an old Polaroid photograph. The edges were yellow with age. 5 college students, standing in front of this very house, smiling. One of them held the same VHS tape. Kelly looked closer. His blood turned cold. One of the faces was scratched completely out, not torn, not faded, scratched, as though someone had tried to erase them from history. Kelly looked back at Chad. Who was he? Chad answered so quietly, Kelly almost missed it. "Nobody remembers." And Chapter 4.